Yeah, no, it's 7, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah, man. What up?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 258 of Red Hot Podcast. My name is Rich Lyle. Joining me today, Christian Salado.
Oh, I am in the Abyss realm. Uh, we have COVID.
We're both dying. We're both separated. But the show
Alright.
goes on.
We will never miss a week.
Never. We're a bit late, but that's alright.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah,
Lucky for us, break next week.
we'll do something. What are we doing? We're talking about Film Red,
Film
right?
Red, hello?
Of course.
Alright,
We'll try and gather
Film
some
Red.
people.
mate. People aren't ready for the Film Red takes.
The hot takes.
Now, I have seen a preview of King of Lightning's thumbnail for Film Red.
Okay.
Alright? And it's spicy.
Is he ready to...
It involves a certain, redhead man
Right.
and then a certain light fruit user get involved. I find that interesting.
I think King's seen Film Red like 10 times.
Yeah, he has.
I wouldn't go that
Fucking-
far, but, it is what it is.
It's fucking crazy, man. But there you go. Tell us how the audio is. I'm using a fucking headset mic,
You sound alright.
so at least you won't hear some popping.
Yeah, Christian's
Fucking bullshit.
throwing the mic around, rubbing it on his chest, the usual.
Who knows, man? You know what it is, man.
Maybe we'll get you one of those those like football caller mics, the like $4,000 mic headsets. So we stop making noise in the mic. But anyway, we're here to talk about One Piece. We're here to talk about all that shit. What's going on?
All right. The chapter. We have the chapter. Yeah, we
Right.
have. Let's talk Shanks. We have to talk about the show. Thunderdome. Questions. But the One Piece anime, Eric.
Right.
We'll get into it. Did the Frankie fight conclude?
Yes.
So we should get some Yamato action next week.
It's already begun. Yamato action. She's transformed and
and-
everything.
And I saw a certain animator on Twitter saying he started a legendary project some many months out. Interesting.
Nika.
What do you think about that? Do you think it's Nika?
What are the episodes? The Big Daddy ones.
We've got so many Kano fight chapters.
Yeah.
And then the Nika.
It's we're almost at Nico.
Now, according to the chat, the Frankie fight is not over.
I think didn't he do the radical beam or was about to do the radical
No,
beam?
apparently
Anyway,
not over. So
probably over next week.
there you go. So Frankie, shout out to Frankie. Um, you know,
It is what it is.
the people out there, I'm not in the studio. I'm in
He's in
the
the
COVID dimension realm.
he's in the void.
That's right.
Anyway,
So
what else? Anything going on?
not really. There's you know, just the classic break week chapter shit.
People in the in certain Twitter conversations talk about how everyone's down on One Piece and people having mental health crises.
Mental health crises.
They're going on certain rants on their streams.
Yeah, it's
You know,
an interesting time, Eric. It's an interesting time.
One Piece is good,
Yeah.
yet there's no conversation. Interesting. There's plenty of
Plenty of
conversation.
conversation.
Plenty of conversation when Wano was happening. But anyway, should we get into
We'll
the
get
chapter?
into that.
What's
We'll get into that top of the show, Eric.
Right.
We'll get into that top of the show. All right.
chapter?
All right. Get into the chapter.
Chapter, Christian.
Initial thoughts, Eric.
Right. I think we're pushing the pace. This finally we're getting some kind of action going on.
Yep.
A little bit of
Alright.
a Vegapunk law situation, but that's alright.
Cover page. Judge and Caesar about to fight. Which fraud will win?
Let's say Judge will win.
Judge even have hockey?
King of the frauds.
Judge doesn't even have hockey.
Yeah, but he's got tech.
I mean, I guess.
Might be able to just light Caesar on fire,
There you go. So, moving into the actual chapter 10. 67. Punk Records. Vegapunk explains that, his head, he cut it off and is storing it on the island.
Right.
So, he's not a long head tribesman. He had a devil fruit. The brain, nor me. He can store infinite knowledge. Does not give him IQ.
Right.
Even if this is stated, Eric, and you got people like King of Lightning saying Vegapunk's got cheat codes and he's equally as intelligent as Judge and Caesar
L. Huge L.
and Queen. Why? Why is he doing this? Can this man be stopped?
I don't know how many times it's said in canon that he's above everyone by far.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's classic King of Lightning there. Like, it's just a endless hard drive.
Right.
Doesn't give him extra RAM, extra VRAM, extra power supply. Doesn't do shit. Gives him extra hard drive. There you go.
Man, this man's trying to make the internet and Judge is cloning dudes.
Yeah. The apple on his head is the antenna and connects to the big brain, the punk records.
Right.
All the punks are connected to this brain, and they sync up once a day. Interesting. Alright. My biggest question is, how does York connect with the physical body shit? How does that work?
You know
Food,
what?
nutrients,
Vegapunk
sleeping,
magic.
tech magic.
Right.
Yeah. Vegapunk wants to create the internet by giving people access to his brain. Jinbei, coming in there with the hot takes, wants to know what Vegapunk will do about people being biased on the internet. Well, Eric, Jinbei. Is Jinbei not for free speech here, Eric?
No,
Go on with Jinbei.
Jinbei's a staunch advocate for his own ideas, Christian. But, Vegapunk's correct. Who cares? It's about the human progression.
We're gonna push it forward, Eric. We're gonna keep on pushing it forward. And this kind of explains Vegapunk's whole philosophy, basically. But like, I don't really give a fuck about the consequences. I just want to do science.
Mm.
He says this. Bonnie pulls out the beam saber, and is about to attack Vegapunk. But oh no, Eric. A swarm of bugs attack and Bonnie is knocked out. What do you think about this?
Uh, I don't know. Shout out Bonnie for being the bum, but whatever.
Yeah, she has a phobia of bugs, alright?
All right.
So, there you go. It was a meme. Bonnie knocked out by bugs. So was Perona, but there you go. So after Bonnie knocked out, Vegapunk expresses regret, being like, "Oh, I understand why she's mad, but you know, I did what I did, and I want to give her something.
Right.
What the fuck is he gonna give her?
Uh,
Kuma's hard drive?
yeah, Kuma's brain. Who knows?
Okay. All right. We also get information on Momo's devil fruit. Eric, it's a failure because it's pink. Obvious call.
Right.
Some people are happy about this. It's pretty obvious. You know, even Vegapunk has it. I guess we didn't know Kaido's fruit color, but yeah,
Yeah. So he's able to replicate devil fruits, and King of Lightning still saying judges is equal. It's
like it took him 20 years and a vast amount of
some
resources.
money, is right?
So you can't be doing this every day. Alright?
I like how Oda goes. You can't have hacks tech because it costs too much money. All right. There's not infinite resources, which is a good.
That's right.
Good excuse.
Then we go back to talking about the Iron Giant that attacked Marijoa 200 years ago, but was built 900 years ago. It ran out of power and stopped attacking. Apparently, it ran on a technology Vegapunk can't replicate.
Right.
The Undying Flame.
Are you buying? Are you starting to buy into the fact that it could be in One Piece?
Well, why did it run out? One Piece is not destroyed.
Right. Well, it's not. It ran out because it doesn't have it.
I think this is too obvious for Oda to drop here.
Right. So what is this eternal flame that they're gonna find? What is it?
I think the One Piece runs off the Eternal Flame. But is it the One Piece? Probably not.
Maybe.
So
Also, could be linked to the Lunarian fire situation as well. Who knows?
also, the Eternal Flame ran out. So what the fuck?
Right, but it could have had a fraction of it or whatever. Who knows?
There you go. So it ran out of power. Apparently, Robin says this is 200 years ago is when fisherman discrimination started to be brought up and discussed. And isn't it when the fishermen joined the world government?
Yeah, they started to be, they started to get on the same page a little bit.
What a this time period.
I guess the fishermen helped Marijoa in some way to beat the giant or something.
But ran out of power.
Well, Oda's saying they're linked somehow, so
did it come up from Fishman Island?
Who knows?
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, Vegapunk wants to give Bonnie something, and he wants Luffy to take him off the island.
To Elbaf.
Yeah. But what are we going to do with Punk Records? It's going to fly?
Well, assumably, I don't know what the range is. What's the range?
Wouldn't the world government just bust the call the island, destroy the brain?
They won't. They want
destroy the whole thing. They want the tech.
Yeah.
They want the records for themselves. But they're willing to burn down Ohara.
Yeah, but Vegapunk's getting erased, not their technology. Right?
What you're saying is they don't really know about Punk Records.
I think they do know about it. I don't know if they know that he knows, but it seems like they're only trying to eliminate Vegapunk and still take the technology off him.
Yeah. So, CP0 is finally here, Eric. They're finally here. Rob Gooch
Masked up.
is on the way. Vegapunk not giving him access Shunker refusing entry to the world government he's prepared to fight. Lucci says the world government already finished with Bonnie, and they can kill her if they want.
Right.
I've heard some interesting theories about this, Eric. What do you think about this?
What?
During the time skip when they captured Bonnie, they used her powers to age down Aimu, so now he's an actual figure because he's been aged down, and he could. This is why he wasn't around. What do you think about that?
It's a possibility. Why would they let her? Did they let her escape? Did they let her go?
She just escaped.
Right. Who knows? Interesting call. We'll see what happens with the age stuff because it's always like, always the thing with Bonnie. It's like who's she gonna age up or down? And I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And then we cut over to Kawabaka Kingdom, or Queendom. Akuma starts to run off. All the cables are ripping out. Everyone's like, Nani, where's he going? Is this what do you think this is? Is this some sort of brain link with Sarah from Kuma? Like, what is this?
Could be some kind of program. If like Vegapunk is in danger, he starts going there.
Bonnie's in danger.
Right.
Maybe.
Bonnie's in danger. Vegapunk's in danger. He starts turning up. We actually get Dragon on this in this arc. Could be.
Does Dragon follow?
I think he follows. Why wouldn't he follow?
Yeah, but like,
but this dude,
Dragon folding Gucci is like, is that really a feat?
Wouldn't it take
You know what I mean?
like 2 weeks to get there anyway?
I mean, he's probably made of air. He could just teleport, you know.
Yeah, but Kuma would still take weeks to get there.
Yeah, Dragon would Dragon do whatever he wants, or it doesn't matter how long it takes.
Okay.
Apparently, it's in the new world. Whatever.
Okay, it's not though. But whatever.
I wonder if they fixed that this. Did they fix that this week?
I don't know.
Let's have a look. Let me have a look. I want to see if they fixed it this week. Yeah, it's on the Grand Line. They fixed it this week.
Okay.
There you go. So they're on the Grand Line. I doubt Dragon's gonna get here then.
Yeah.
Big doubt. But there you go. There's a chapter. Nice chapter. Bit of lore. Bit of starting some action.
Complications to begin. Is Zoro gonna get folded by Lucci?
I feel like we need to establish Lucci's power. You can't turn up, get folded, and do nothing.
That's usually Sanji's role though to get folded by the villain.
I don't know.
Oda's not gonna do that to Zoro, surely.
Who knows? Maybe it's Zora's turn.
Right. Maybe. Unless he just folds Brooke. Come on, man. Brooke
I mean, like, yeah, come on. Like, it's not a thing.
Yeah.
Folding Brooke is not a thing. Like, it's not impressive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, Luffy will one-shot Gochi anyway, so... It is what it is with that.
Yeah, it's a weird threat, because it's like CP0, we just fought Kaido.
Right.
No, you're not getting a real threat from
And
this.
Kaido literally one-shot one of them, so...
Yeah. We're not getting a real threat from CP0 these days.
We'll see how we go. Though.
Yeah.
You
But there's a chapter.
Will you be annoyed if Rob Lucci equals Luffy? What do you think about that?
He's going to get memed.
Luffy?
Yeah, he's not going to use any attacks. He's going to get memes.
Hopefully not.
And then he's going to have to run up Egghead Island. Or do some bullshit.
Anyway.
You know.
This arc's not got much longer, but we'll see how we go.
What do you reckon, 10 chapters?
Yeah.
But what's with the Tashigi and the kids and the smoker?
I got no fucking idea what that's about.
Because you got this side plot. Where the fuck's that going?
Yeah, I pretty much forgot that was in the arc.
Yeah, so we got that side plot. Who knows what goes on there? Does Lucci go back to that island and take the kids hostage? Who knows?
Maybe Kizaru could turn up, you know, if we'll see what happens. Is it time for Luffy to be an admiral?
That's a chapter, Eric. Alright. Chapter ratings.
Give this a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Solid 7.
Solid 7. Nothing crazy happened.
Let me think.
Nothing wild happened.
I mean, the Vegapunk stuff's interesting, but, like, here's the thing. Like the 200 years ago, is it really that interesting of a time period?
Right.
Because like 200 years ago, nothing's really going on. It's like a weird kind of random event that like wasn't really foreshadowed in any way. It's just kind of like adding to that time period.
Right.
Um, yeah, and it's just like confirming a few things from Wano with the pink dragon shit. Uh, but we're starting to get there. So yeah,
What?
it's a perfectly good chapter of One Piece.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 8.
8. All right.
Everything's solid. Everything's great. There's there's nothing there that could get cut. I don't think there's anything here that could get cut.
Mm.
Like maybe the bug thing, but
are you that interested in Pug Records or?
I mean, it's an interesting idea.
Right.
I'm kind of mad because Oda stole my idea, but
What do you mean he stole your idea? What, the idea for the internet?
yeah, I'm like I was gonna do that. Fuck, no, I can't do it. God
Well,
damn it, Oda.
beat you to the punch.
He beat me to the punch. Too slow. There you go, Oda. Thanks,
Mhm.
Oda.
All
There
right.
you go. There's a chapter.
How strong is Shanks?
All right, moving on to how strong is Shanks.
How strong is Shanks?
How strong is Shanks, Eric?
Yes.
Every week, come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the god king. But there are people out there who still think Kano's the strongest. The man who's not in the story anymore, who's irrelevant. There are people out there who think Greg is the strongest. The man who's getting outshone by his right hand man, Sabo. There are people out there who think Sweaty Smaller Planet Arcade is the strongest, and they're on copium.
Massive copium.
There are some people out there they think Mihawk is strongest. And they need help.
Oh, they need help.
They need help. And the worst of all, the people out there that think I'm the strongest. But every week, Eric, we come with 100% factual information to the table. And this week's evidence is Sanction's so strong. He is the legendary power source from the past, the eternal flame that will never die. And that is how strong Shanks is. Shanks the strongest. Shanks the god king.
What do you got for this week, Christian? We talk about the show.
Eric,
Yeah.
there's a few comments I gotta address.
All right.
First comment, your cough sounds fake. I'm holding back the cough. I don't want to cough into the mic.
Right.
Alright? I'm holding it back. Alright? It's for your listening pleasure. Alright? And I'm also not there because we both have COVID. Alright? So that's why I'm not there. But I'm in the void. I'm telepathically connected to the show. So, I'm here in a way. But anyway. Topic of the show. The community needs a shake up. Alright?
Is that going to be you who shakes it up? Who's going to shake it up?
I'm not shaking it up. Alright? Let me just take you through the big errors of the One Piece community, Eric. Used to be chapter reviews in the Big Three era, Eric. The Big Three era, Eric. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
Toriko, who could forget?
Toriko. Sure.
Iconic King of Lightning reactions.
Reviewers used to just do 3 reviews for all 3 shows, and that was it, right? Maybe a theory video here or there,
Right.
and then the rise of the theory video. You know, bringing up the theories, all that kind of shit. And then there was the rise of the hangout streams, thanks to Brago.
Right.
Brago brought the fresh energy into the community and birthed a new generation of One Piece fan and, you know, um, One Piece YouTuber, basically.
Right.
But Eric, now it's back. The theory videos and review videos, and the community just feels more isolated than ever.
Mm.
No one really talks to each other. There's no real collaborations going on. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing.
Brago gets the boys together.
That's true. Brago still tries.
Right.
Every chapter that comes out, he brings the boys together most times. He's been doing it more lately.
There's too many factions. There's too many people trying to get bread.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the community needs something new. Needs something to shake it up.
Right.
Because I don't see it keeping its momentum forever. It feels like the YouTubers are trying to squeeze the lemon dry without coming up with something new. That's what it feels like.
We're formulaic at this point.
We're getting formulaic. We're just relying on clickbait. We're relying on thumbnail tricks. We're not relying on the raw product. You know what I mean?
Right.
The innovation in the product. We need something fresh to bring the community back together. Because it just feels like everyone's got their own island. Sometimes they talk to each other, but it's not really connected like it used to be.
Right.
But then, I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Brago is a real connector. In
Yeah.
general. I don't know. I feel like it's become too much of a business at this point. Where people are always trying to maximize to ultimate degrees. It's kind of boring. I mean, the ideas, I don't know. I feel like you have two factions: the salty idiots who whinge every 3 seconds, and then the Oda suckers. There's like no nuance, you know.
Yeah.
Because to grow, you have to be positive, right?
Yeah.
And light. I don't know. Both extremes are annoying, and I feel like something new needs to happen.
Yeah, we need something new coming up.
Because once you
I don't know what it is.
Once you do breakdowns for every straw hat, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, I think there's a big space in the market for someone to come in with something new, some new channel, some up and comer to just blast through with some new shit, and it's just gonna destroy.
I think Morge
and get all the
I
views.
think Morge needs to go back to his essays on interesting topics other than like why the raid should have failed or like why I don't like this or whatever. Seems like Wano's blackpilled a lot of content creators.
Yeah. Well, it went for so long. Like, there's nothing really like. Ran out of shit to talk about at like year 2,
Right.
basically.
But yeah.
So like, yeah, it's hard. Especially when you're making daily content and like gotta come up with ideas. So yeah. Just like I feel like there's space for someone to come in and really shake up the community right now. It's been a bit of a lull for a while after Wano, you would say. Bit of a lull, even though we've had great chapters.
Right.
This seems like people are kind of just on autopilot. But there you go.
All right.
That's just my little opinion there. Don't know how you feel about it. Let us know how you feel about it. Do you think the community needs a shake up? But there you go.
Thunderdome. Here we are. Who we got this week?
The rightful shipwright of the Straw Hats, Paulie,
Right.
versus the rightful third waifu of the Straw Hats, Rebecca.
I feel like Rope
Rolt.
Man's got this in the bag.
Why is this?
Rebecca doesn't actually fight, which is an issue.
Observation Haki.
Right. So what is Rebecca supposed to do though?
Like, Judo him into a wall.
You underestimating Paulie.
I mean, sure, but you do that enough times, you win, right?
But he's a rope man. What's the judo move?
You grab the rope with the sword and you throw it into the wall.
Mm,
Also has sword, can cut rope.
you want to give it to Rebecca? I don't
Here's the
think.
thing, I don't. Here's the thing, I don't want to give it to Rebecca though.
Right.
I'm just, I'm just gonna make the case.
I don't think this actually goes down.
Paulie comes out, he does his rope shit. Rebecca cuts it. She's got that observation haki. We cannot forget that she dodged Hakuba, alright? She got that post time skip observation haki. Can Paulie deal with that?
Maybe.
Alright, she cuts up all the rope. Then Paulie's got nothing. Then Paulie has to go in close. And then that's her specialty. Close range. Trips him up into a wall. Does that a few times. He's scuffed up. He's bloody a little bit. Rebecca not getting touched because of that observation haki.
So you say Rebecca.
So Rebecca.
All right, we'll give it to Rebecca. Although shut up,
All right.
Paulie. Questions.
Moving on to questions.
Questions. Who we got?
From Philly T. Is Christian happy that Togashi finally gave him something this week? Togashi did give us something. That wasn't something that I was looking for.
Right.
Not really. Bit of a weird placement for a flashback. But I do appreciate the content, Togashi. Let's see if he can deliver next week. Alright? There you go. From Darkoplex. I don't get how Vegapunk wants to leave Egghead Island with Luffy, but his whole brain is here, easily reachable, and could be destroyed by anyone. Well, maybe... I don't know, maybe you can, like, compress it into a disc or some bullshit. He's a
Yeah.
technology man. Maybe he can teleport it, he can fly it away.
Anything's possible. This man's talking about space and time.
Yeah, this man's talking about space and time. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Maybe you can put it in a pocket dimension, store it away. Who knows?
Right.
Right? Rob, Breezy Bird. What is Dragon's move and Volkov allowed to do? They're fucking they're in the Grand Line. They're not gonna do shit. Unless Kuma can teleport even faster now. Which I doubt.
Right. Which would be odd, but
Also, is Egghead Island the Daddy Issues arc with Kuma seeing Bonnie again and Dragon seeing Luffy? Well, Luffy doesn't have daddy issues.
that's right.
So, there you go.
Dragon might have daddy issues though.
With Garpo, maybe. From Annie. Are we gonna get Seraphim Jinbei versus Seraphim Kuma?
Do we want to see that? I feel like
Not really.
I feel like Vegapunk has full control over the Seraphim, but we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. From Tom. Does Vegapunk have Kuma's brain somewhere like he has his, and what is he gonna do to give it to Bonnie? Yeah, probably something like that.
Right.
Kuma's like consciousness in some way, probably. From Michael J. Will Vegapunk tell us Straw Hats the name of the ancient kingdom before dying, exceeding where Clover failed? The name, I think we're gonna save that to the for the end, but you know, I don't really know. Like,
Right. It
what do you
doesn't
reckon?
matter, you know.
Yeah. Like, does the name actually matter? Kind of weird.
Joy Boy Land.
From Dedrick Hooper. Will CP0 successfully kill Vegapunk?
No.
He'll kill one of them, but not all of them.
Right.
I think they get something. The world government have to get something. You know what I mean?
I mean, you got Monkey D's there. Who knows? What's
I
gonna
know,
happen?
I know. But he can't be everywhere at once.
The Zola.
That's true. For Ron Gamer, where's the Sunny will they put Vegapunk's brain? Or where the Sunny will they put Vegapunk's brain? Well, they'll put it in an egg,
Right.
and then they'll have an egg on their ship.
Maybe.
Just like Roger did. Alright? From Dev. The anime really exposing how bad the Flying Six are. Jinbei looks cool, but that fight was boring, and the combo was out of place. Yeah, we know, alright?
Jinbei washed the shit out of his Who's Who.
We know the Who's Who's fight is weird as fuck. We aware. Frankie vs. Sasuke is so bad seeing it animated made it worse. Well, the anime being fucking badly paced has nothing to do with the quality of the fight, to be fair.
Right.
It was pretty good in the manga.
They didn't really spend budget on Frankie, unfortunately. So.
Yeah. From Harvested Berry. Is BB's Darkness Fruit irrelevant at this point considering Haki can do the exact same thing?
What is he talking about?
Haki doesn't negate Devil Fruits.
Right.
It just allows you to hit people with, like, Devil Fruit, like, blow your abilities, basically. It doesn't negate Devil Fruits. Like, if you have the Law, Conqueror's, Emperor Will shit, yeah, probably. But, like, Haki, like, it doesn't, like, you can't, like, you don't have the gravity shit
Well, yeah,
as well.
like Blackbeard can absorb like Whitebeard punches, so you know it's a little bit different.
Like, if you touch someone with a Haki fist, you don't turn off the Devil Fruit.
Right.
You know, they can still shoot you in the face or something. So, not really. Also, this thumbnail is us, Eric and Vegapunk being a genius because he ate the smart fruit is lame. Now, just imagine read the chapter, because he said he was already a genius, and that, like, the fruit just gives him extra storage.
Right.
Just read the chapter.
Stupid, man.
And also the thumbnail's bad, but you know. There you go.
There you go.
Remember, why do people think Vegapunk is a fraud? They didn't read the chapter.
Right. Usual situation.
From Young Obama. Oda did 11 color images of Shanks this year. Do you think we'll get more next year? Shanks is going to be on the cover next year, baby.
Shanks is ready to go.
Cover a jump. Get ready for it. From Bot. This is power source that keeps bringing up by the first Lilith and then Shaka. Is it the One Piece? Larry thinks it is.
It's a good choice.
It probably powers the One Piece. I don't think it is the One Piece.
Okay, might be needed to power.
Maybe it's needed to power the H
Pluton
weapons. Because maybe that's why they can't get
maybe Aimu stole
Pluton out of fucking Wano. You know, all that kind of shit. So, the Endless Flame. From Dart. Is this Eric's worst thumbnail?
We're trying new things out here, Christian. We'll see if it works or doesn't, you know.
It's a bit of a mean thumbnail, but you know.
We'll see.
From Bendel, what is the Togashi cope this week? I wouldn't really say it's Togashi cope. It's a decent chapter. Like, things happen. You know.
There you go.
Get a cool flashback starting, but there you go. From Trobe. Will the Vegapunk use the Megazord? We gotta see the Megazord.
Will they all fuse together? Who knows? Maybe.
We got to see the Megazord. I don't think Oda can resist the docking. We got to see the docking.
Yeah.
The Vegapunk docking. We got to see it. And there you go. There's all the questions. And that's the show this week. A quick show this week. We both got COVID.
Hopefully we'll be
You
able
know,
to figure something out next week. I don't know. We'll see what
we got
happens.
Film Red.
Yeah. See how we
Film
go.
Red. Yeah, we'll get it done.
Alright.
But there you go.
Well.
So we thank you for joining us this week, Eric. It's been a tough week. All right.
Yeah.
We'll be back maybe in a few days to give you the Film Red special.
Bonanza.
Maybe we can get Key Lining on that. Probably short notice, probably not, but
We'll see.
we'll ask, we'll see.
Alright.
But subscribe to the channel, like the video, and Shanks is the strongest, Shanks is the God King.
Good night.